missing all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with a touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he saw throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Didn't need that.
Touchdown to extend their lead. Now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll drop to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that
Oh, he could have got it there.
0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes.
God
Flushed out.
damn.
And a big loss as he's taken down. For the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
What?
Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we are on time now early in this 4th quarter.
I mean, I had to do something, you know.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Somebody had to send this blitz.
They'll start on the ground and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Getting down to the good stuff. All time. 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. They go play action with Jackson. And this one too low. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Mahomes. Rolling to his right. Throw on the run, but that's going to
You're lucky I ain't catch that.
I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guy's going downfield to catch the ball. They've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. Down to about the 22 here.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Here now, 3rd down. That's caught right side by Worthy. That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Here's 1st and 10.
I ain't worried about you.
Jackson. Connecting with Aguilar. And he's got a 1st down to the 40-yard line, but the clock runs. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Jackson to throw. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Here's Jackson. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
This is 1st and 10. Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Incomplete pass there is probably the best scenario going, because if he catches the football, clock's probably going to run out in that situation.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
What are you doing?
Here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete. And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And that will write a finish to this ball game. And we have free football over.
Go ahead and give me that ball.
Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
Because you didn't choose.
So 4 quarters couldn't decide it, and it'll be the Chiefs who get the football first.
Damn, I ain't gotta go that far.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll set up a throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. All the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
I know Paul Revere talked about.
Don't feel bad. You get the ball. You just got to score now.
One by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
No turnovers.
Hey, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Pressure on, boy.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute.
Oh, no. He's out of bounds. Come on now.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. And you definitely could make the case we might not even be in overtime had he not thrown 3 interceptions in regulation. But looking better here so far in OT.
Yeah, and when you think about what a coach is thinking at that point, because normally you've thrown 3 picks during the game, you might craft your play calling to be a little more careful. Not in this case. The green light still on for him.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
An interesting and intriguing decision.
Well, Chris Jones be wrecking games out here, okay?
On the field, despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one down the line of scrimmage.
Boy, you lucky I ain't picked that.
A man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Now Jackson.
Okay.
That'll seal it. And they'll set up.
Look, you play good. You play good. I just had to get warmed up. How about that one hand by D-Hop? You there? Oh, are they going to show it? Nope, they're not going to show it. Let me get that one hand.
About games played in the snow because the element of surprise really kicks in. You don't know how they're going to handle the ball. If someone's going to make a dramatic play just out of nowhere and all of a sudden.
Oh, back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Fuck. You got to back this out. You got to back it out. I ain't got my playbook.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake.
I mean, I'll try to
Bay.
run it. We'll see.
We're
Just
at
run it. Just run it.
M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor.
Yeah, just run it. I ain't got no clue
Jake Elliott is out ready
of what
for the
offense
ball.
I got here, so
And we're underway from the bank.
you might win here.
This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Nah, I'm telling you straight up. I ain't got defense. I ain't got nothing.
this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Cooper DeJean with the stop. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion.
Yeah, that's a pick.
1st down throw for Jackson. Search. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
I got in your head so bad right there.
On the board on the first drive as a defense, and now
I ain't never seen somebody get in their head like that.
Begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Gets this one to Andrews.
And we lost yards.
And he's brought down for a loss.
You better kick that field goal, boy.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts
Better
of
kick that
ways.
field goal. Better kick that field goal.
Just not hitting as much in training.
You're going to lose by a field goal, you watch.
Tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that.
Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. And the Eagles force the turnover on the first series of this game. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
On the play fake, it's Hurts.
Oh, yeah, let me get this.
Right. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And he crosses out of bounds, so now we're going to learn who the penalty flag is on. So they'll decline this and take the result. All right, still
Throw the
scores
dot
through
on that
one,
ass.
but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the bank in just a moment.
Look, man, if I beat you with this team, and I ain't even got my playbook.
We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Working quickly here. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. To the sideline, complete,
Dot.
and he's got the 1st down as he stays in bounds.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Hurts now from the gun.
Tutty.
In close.
Oh my God.
Brought down
You
real
be kidding me.
close to that
Where the
goal
tush push
line.
at?
Offense up to the line.
Where the tush push at?
Barkley. Will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Eagles pushing for a score before the break.
Well, I mean, I ain't got much here.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Forced out to his right.
You gotta be shitting me.
That sails over his target. Incomplete. And now it's 4th down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage of this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Hurts now on 4th. Flushed out of the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Eagles get some late points and the lead.
Baby Cam in the end zone.
Hurts with a touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
Oh my God. You gotta take that to the crib.
Complete.
There's Slay. You got to be kidding me.
Through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down. Man in motion here. Lamar off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. And he runs out of bounds a yard or 2 behind the line. Couldn't get all the way back. That's going to count as a sack.
You know, Kate, that's one of those situations where the game just, I think, speeds up on the QB a little bit. He doesn't flip it out of bounds before he goes out. It's going to end up as a sack on the stat sheet for the defense, and they earned it with effort, chasing him all the way to the sidelines.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down.
Was you throwing it across the middle?
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players.
You won't kick field goals, but boy, you will punt.
Pressure, he's getting rid of that.
Oh, and it's a fake. Punter with the football. And the fake's not going to pay off as that winds up incomplete. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs.
A bunch of these punters in the NFL today, I guarantee you, go back in the Wayback Machine, and they were quarterbacks back in high school. The difference now, well, they use their legs a lot more than their arm, and it showed right there. That was a dangerous call to go for it. Try to throw a pass, and it sure blew up in their face.
Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
A little bit.
Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go.
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Oh, I didn't mean to throw that. I was trying, I hit the wrong button. Fuck! I was trying to throw that at the circle. It would have been a touchdown too, boy. You gonna throw me one right back
They'll
right
get
here.
this drive started. 1st and 10.
Nah, you gonna run the ball to the left.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Darius Slay has it. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front
I thought I
of him.
fucked it up.
Took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here,
I had to click off to reset it. But then I seen who it was, and I was like, nah, that's Darius Slay, boy. I'm about to take that to the crib. Hey, that would have been his pick 6 number 2. He dropped that one across the middle.
And that one flies right past the end zone. Didn't make it
I told you about not throwing deep on me.
So they're gonna give them a drive.
Just because it looked open don't mean it is, you know.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Jackson trying to get after the pick.
I told you about that.
This is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Cooper to Gene in to pick it
Come
up.
on now.
And the Eagles will have a shot.
You still got a chance. I came back from 2 scores.
Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Come on, right there.
Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. This is looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21.
Son.
Time left for maybe a return.
I know what happened. You had that one chance when I was cold.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw.
Oh, he got him, but he didn't
He's
throw
on
it.
the move. And he's all the way to the edge and out of bounds along the line.
You know, that play is so indicative of what we see in training camps all over football. Pursue, pursue, pursue. Blanketed coverage on the back end, and look at that defense fly. No gain on the play, but it very much feels like a sack for that defense.
Oh no, and they get him yet again. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles do not get the return all the way back.
Oh, you can't be giving up, man. You're only gonna learn this way.
We've reached the midway point of this contest.
But it is 21
2
games.
down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports
All right.
returns after this. Well, that first half certainly an interesting.
You're gonna have to quit this time.
Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half.
Hey. How many games is that now? 5. Is it 4? Oh, 4. 4 to nothing. That's a sweep, my boy. You better do something. I got so. Hey, man, you got me cold. You had me at my worst.